Have you ever dreamed of stepping into a magical world like in Harry Potter, where ancient castles, misty valleys, and mysterious legends come to life? If so, Scotland is the perfect destination to turn that dream into reality. Not only did it inspire many iconic scenes in the Harry Potter films, but it's also a land full of fascinating facts and hidden wonders. From the Glenfinnan Viaduct, where the Hogwarts Express once crossed, to the legendary Loch Ness monster, Scotland constantly makes visitors feel like they've entered another realm. Beyond its enchanting landscapes, this country is also the birthplace of many remarkable inventions and quirky traditions. Did you know that Scotland's national animal is the unicorn? Or that the television and telephone were both invented here? Get ready to uncover the magical, strange, and surprising truths that make Scotland one of the most spellbinding travel destinations in the world. So named for the three distinctive ridges on the Pladda Na Ba mountain, the Three Sisters are the most photographed landmark in Glencoe. Rising up from lush, green valleys, the peaks are road-facing and best seen on foot, where you can take in the full majesty of the region's much-beloved natural landmark. These dramatic ridges are steeped in myth and history, adding a mystical atmosphere to their striking beauty. Hikers and photographers alike are drawn to the area year-round, especially during sunrise or misty mornings when the landscape becomes even more enchanting. Surrounded by waterfalls, rocky slopes, and deep glens, the Three Sisters offer not only breathtaking views, but also a powerful sense of Scotland's wild, untamed spirit. Now, before we move on to the next destination, here's a fun question for you. Which Highland location became world famous thanks to a flying car and a magical train? Comment your guess. The Isle of Skye, or simply Skye, is the largest and northernmost of the major islands in the Inner Hebrides of Scotland. Renowned for its breathtaking landscapes, the island offers a striking mix of dramatic mountains, sweeping moorlands, and rugged coastline shaped by centuries of natural forces. Skye is a place where nature feels vast and untouched, drawing in those who seek peace, inspiration, and a deeper connection to the land. Mists often settle over the hills and valleys, giving the island a mystical, almost otherworldly atmosphere. The island has long been tied to Scotland's cultural identity, with deep roots in Gaelic language, folklore, and tradition still visible in everyday life. Visitors often find themselves immersed in stories of ancient clans, legends passed down through generations, and a way of life shaped by both beauty and isolation. The villages on the island are modest but welcoming, known for their charm, community spirit, and warm hospitality. Wildlife is abundant here, from soaring birds of prey to marine life along the rocky shores, making the island a haven for nature enthusiasts. Skye's light and weather are ever-changing, offering photographers and painters an endless variety of moods and tones. Though remote in feel, the island is accessible and well-loved by travelers for its quiet roads and scenic drives. Time seems to slow down here, allowing visitors to take in every detail, every sound, every breath of fresh Highland air. With its wild landscapes, living culture, and timeless character, Skye leaves an unforgettable impression on all who experience it. If you are watching this, please click the subscribe button in the corner of the screen. It's completely free, but means a lot to us. The wonder of the fairy pools entices visitors from all over the world, as they make some great wild swimming for those brave enough to enter the ice-cold waters. Located on the Isle of Skye, these enchanting waters attract hikers and nature lovers from around the world who come to experience their magical beauty. The pools are fed by mountain streams, creating a refreshing and invigorating atmosphere perfect for wild swimming. The walk to the fairy pools is as captivating as the destination itself, winding through rugged landscapes and offering stunning views at every turn. Despite the often chilly water, many visitors are drawn to take a dip, feeling connected to the pure, natural surroundings. Local legends say the pools are home to mystical creatures, adding a layer of mystery to the experience. Photography enthusiasts also find endless inspiration in the vivid colors and dramatic scenery. Visiting the fairy pools is like stepping into a fairy tale, where nature's wonders feel both wild and serene. This deservedly very popular walk climbs up for a close look at the massive pinnacle of the Old Man of Storr, one of Scotland's most iconic places. The Old Man is in fact just one element in an array of fantastic rock features, and the views out over the Sound of Raasay and to the mainland are stunning. The route described here leaves the crowds of the busiest up and down path to visit some of the best viewpoints. The Old Man of Storr on the Trotternish Ridge is probably the most famous walk, and definitely the busiest attraction on the Isle of Skye. The Old Man is a 55-meter-high pinnacle of basalt rock, which is all that remains of a 2,800-million-year-old volcanic plug. Surrounding the pinnacle are dramatic cliffs and jagged rock formations, giving the area a surreal, almost otherworldly feel. On misty days, the landscape becomes even more mysterious, with clouds drifting around the towering stones. Photographers, hikers, and nature lovers flock here for the unforgettable scenery and ever-changing light. Wildlife, such as golden eagles and red deer, can sometimes be spotted in the hills around the Storr. Whether viewed from afar or explored up close, the Old Man of Storr is a powerful symbol of Skye's raw, ancient beauty. If you make your way to Glencoe, you'll find Scotland's most photographed mountain, Buachaille Etive Mòr, famous for its iconic shape and prominence on the Glencoe skyline. This striking peak rises sharply, dominating the surrounding landscape with its dramatic ridges and steep cliffs. It's a favorite among hikers and climbers, offering challenging routes and rewarding panoramic views from the summit. The mountain's name, meaning Great Herdsman of Etive, reflects its commanding presence over the nearby glens. Weather can change quickly here, adding an element of adventure and unpredictability to any visit. Photographers flock to capture its rugged beauty, especially during sunrise and sunset, when the light paints the rocks in stunning colors. From every angle, Buachaille Etive Mòr commands attention with its dramatic silhouette and rugged charm. Just beyond the bustle of city life lies a tranquil stretch of water where hills meet sky and reflections ripple like brushstrokes on glass. Loch Lomond, the largest inland body of water in Scotland by surface area, offers a peaceful escape into nature's embrace. Surrounded by wooded hills and scattered with small islands, the loch invites travelers to slow down and explore at their own pace. Whether you're gliding across the water by kayak or walking along forested trails, there's a quiet magic to every experience. The scenery shifts beautifully with the seasons, from vibrant greens in summer to golden tones in autumn. Villages along the shoreline add charm and warmth, with friendly locals and cozy cafes waiting to be discovered. The loch is also home to a variety of wildlife, from birds of prey soaring above to deer grazing at the water's edge. History and folklore run deep here, adding another layer to the already rich atmosphere. On misty mornings or clear blue afternoons, the landscape feels like a painting brought to life. It's easy to see why Loch Lomond has inspired songs, poems, and generations of visitors. Every visit brings a sense of stillness and connection to something timeless. Whether you're here for adventure or simply to relax, the loch welcomes all with open arms. Loch Lomond is not just a place, it's a quiet escape you'll never forget. Loch Lomond's views are unforgettable. Comment 1 if you visited, or 2 if you want to go. Far from the hustle and bustle of city life, a wild and breathtaking landscape awaits in the Scottish Highlands. This vast region is renowned for its rugged mountains, shimmering lochs, and deep, mysterious glens that stretch as far as the eye can see. Hiking trails lead explorers through ancient forests and along windswept bridges, offering encounters with majestic wildlife such as red deer and golden eagles. History comes alive here with centuries-old castles standing guard over tranquil villages steeped in Gaelic culture and tradition. Each season paints the Highlands in a new light, from the vibrant greens of summer to the snow-dusted peaks of winter. The ever-changing weather adds a sense of magic, with mist rolling through valleys and sunlight breaking through clouds to illuminate the landscape. For travelers seeking both adventure and serenity, the Scottish Highlands offer an unforgettable escape into nature and heritage. The Isle of Mull is a captivating island where wild nature meets friendly communities, offering visitors a true taste of the Scottish Highlands. Its rugged coastline features dramatic cliffs, secluded beaches, and crystal clear waters perfect for exploring by kayak or boat. Wildlife lovers will be thrilled by sightings of eagles soaring overhead, playful otters along the shores, and seals basking on rocks. Quaint harbour villages invite you to savor fresh seafood and experience local hospitality in cozy pubs and cafes. History is alive here, with ancient castles and ruins scattered across the island, each telling stories of Scotland's turbulent past. Walking trails wind through forests and hills, offering breathtaking views and moments of peaceful solitude. Art and culture flourish through vibrant festivals and galleries showcasing the island's creative spirit. From thrilling outdoor activities to peaceful moments in nature, Mull invites you to create your own unforgettable journey. Every corner of the island holds a story, waiting to be discovered. Emerging from the windswept moors of the Isle of Lewis, the Callanish standing stones create a hauntingly beautiful silhouette against the wide, open sky. Believed to be over 5,000 years old, these mysterious stones predate Stonehenge and continue to puzzle historians and inspire travelers with their ancient energy. Standing among them, especially at sunrise or sunset, offers a profound sense of stillness, like stepping into a forgotten world shaped by nature, myth, and ritual. The arrangement of the stones suggests astronomical significance, yet much about their purpose remains unknown, which only adds to their magnetic allure. To walk among these stones is to step into a story that stretches beyond history, rooted in earth, sky, and spirit. Built to protect against Norse raiders and later entwined in the Jacobite rebellions, this iconic structure has become a symbol of Scotland's enduring spirit and history. Eilean Donan Castle is one of the most recognized castles in Scotland, and probably appears on more shortbread tins and calendars than any other. It is, without doubt, a Scottish icon, and certainly one of the most popular visitor attractions in the Highlands. When you first set eyes on it, it is easy to understand why so many people flock to its stout doors year after year. Strategically located on its own little island, overlooking the Isle of Skye, at the point where three great sea lochs meet, and surrounded by the majestic splendor of the forested mountains of Kintail, Eilean Donan's setting is truly breathtaking. Crossing the bridge to today's castle, the fourth version, you can clearly understand why Bishop Donan chose the tranquil spot back in 634 AD to settle on it and create a monastic cell. The first castle was later established in the 13th century by Alexander II in an effort to help protect the area from Viking incursions. At this stage in history, the original castle encompassed the entire island and is believed to have been constructed with 7 towers connected by a massive curtain wall. Over the centuries, the castle contracted and expanded for reasons that still remain a mystery to this day, until 1719, when it was involved in one of the lesser-known Jacobite uprisings. When the British government learned that the castle was occupied by Jacobite leaders, along with a garrison of Spanish soldiers, 3 Royal Navy frigates were sent to deal with the uprising. On the 10th of May, 1719, the 3 heavily armed warships moored a short distance off the castle and bombarded it with cannons. With walls of up to 5 meters thick, these cannons had little impact, but eventually the castle was overwhelmed by force. Discovering 343 barrels of gunpowder inside, the commanding officer gave orders to blow the castle up, following which Eilean Donan lay in silent ruin for the best part of 200 years. We collect details from various places. If you notice something that's not quite right or want to share more, please leave a comment. Located within Loch Park in the Highlands, the deep valley and towering mountains of Glencoe were formed over millenniums of shifting glaciers and volcanic eruptions. Glencoe Village is nestled between the still waters of Loch Lomond and the dramatic entrance to the glen, offering breathtaking views in every direction. As you wander through its peaceful lanes, it's hard to imagine the dark history it holds. Once a settlement of the MacDonald clan, the village witnessed one of Scotland's most tragic events, the Glencoe Massacre. Today, that history adds depth to the landscape, giving every mountain and valley a story to tell. Whether it's the mist rising off the hills in the early morning or the golden light at sunset, Glencoe seems to shift with the weather, always offering a new perspective. It's a place where nature and history intertwine, leaving a lasting impression on those who visit. The village feels both remote and welcoming, a quiet refuge for reflection or adventure. Surrounded by towering peaks and endless trails, it's easy to lose track of time in such a captivating setting. Just a short journey from the bustling cities lies a charming coastal town where the sea breeze instantly refreshes the spirit. North Berwick welcomes travelers with its golden beaches, sparkling harbour, and a relaxed, friendly atmosphere. Walking along the shoreline, you can watch boats bobbing gently and seabirds soaring against a backdrop of endless blue. Nearby, nature reserves invite exploration, with peaceful trails that lead to breathtaking views and opportunities to spot playful seals and vibrant bird life. The town's historic streets are dotted with cozy cafes and boutique shops, perfect for savoring local flavor or finding unique keepsakes. For those seeking adventure, boat trips to nearby islands reveal stunning wildlife and rugged cliffs. The pace here encourages you to slow down, breathe deeply, and simply enjoy the moment. Throughout the year, lively festivals and events bring the community together, adding warmth and color to every visit. It's a place where every visitor feels at home and inspired by the beauty around them. North Berwick Law is a distinctive volcanic hill that rises prominently above the town, offering panoramic views of the surrounding coastline and countryside. A popular spot for hikers, the summit provides a rewarding climb and a chance to see landmarks like the Bass Rock and the Firth of Forth. The hill's grassy slopes and rugged terrain create a beautiful contrast to the nearby sea. Visiting North Berwick Law is a perfect way to connect with nature while enjoying stunning Scottish landscapes. Hidden in the northern reaches of the Isle of Skye, the Quiraing offers one of the most dramatic and otherworldly landscapes in Scotland. Shaped by ancient landslides, this surreal terrain is a playground of jagged peaks, sweeping plateaus, and eerie rock formations that seem pulled from a fantasy film. The winding road that leads to the trailhead alone is worth the journey, with stunning views unfolding at every turn. Once on foot, each step reveals new perspectives. Cliffs that plunge into misty valleys, ridgelines carved by time, and distant views of the sea shimmering on the horizon. The walk is a favorite among hikers and photographers alike, thanks to its combination of raw beauty and cinematic scale. Even on cloudy days, the shifting light and weather add a mysterious atmosphere that only deepens the experience. Sheep dot the hillsides, and the silence is often broken only by the wind moving through the grass. Local legends speak of giants and spirits haunting these lands, and it's easy to see why such stories endure. The trail offers both challenging climbs and peaceful spots to pause and take it all in. Visiting the Quiraing is not just a hike, it's a journey through one of Scotland's most breathtaking and unforgettable landscapes. Perched on the dramatic cliffs of the Isle of Skye's western coast, Neist Point Lighthouse is one of Scotland's most iconic viewpoints. The walk to the lighthouse offers sweeping views of the rugged coastline and crashing waves below, especially stunning at sunset. Built in 1909, the lighthouse stands as a beacon against the wild Atlantic, surrounded by vast skies and endless sea. Along the way, you might spot seabirds, dolphins, or even whales in the distance. The combination of natural beauty and coastal solitude makes Neist Point a favorite for photographers and nature lovers alike. It's a place where the power of Scotland's landscape truly takes your breath away. For nearly a century, whispers of a mysterious creature lurking beneath the surface of Loch Ness have captured the world's imagination. Tales of the elusive Nessie have turned this deep, dark loch in the Scottish Highlands into one of the most legendary bodies of water on Earth. Yet beyond the myth, Loch Ness is a place of breathtaking natural beauty. Its vast waters stretch over 20 miles, flanked by steep forested hills that shift colors with the seasons. Morning mist often clings to the surface, giving the loch an almost otherworldly calm, while sunsets bathe the landscape in gold. Small villages along the shoreline offer a warm Highland welcome, with cozy inns and tales passed down through generations. Boat tours glide across the loch, offering sweeping views and a sense of mystery with every passing wove. Whether you're chasing legends or simply enjoying the serenity, there's a magnetic pull to Loch Ness that's hard to explain. One visit is enough to understand why this place has inspired wonder for centuries. Stirling's famous landmark stands above the fields where William Wallace led his troops to victory at the Battle of Stirling Bridge, and tells the story of the patriot and martyr who became Scotland's national hero. Far from just a striking silhouette on the skyline, this towering monument holds the spirit of a nation within its stone walls. The Wallace Monument, perched high on Abbey Craig, overlooks the very land where William Wallace achieved his legendary victory at the Battle of Stirling Bridge. Inside, visitors climb a spiral staircase through a series of exhibition halls that trace Wallace's life, legacy, and the fight for Scottish independence. Artifacts, dramatic displays, and storytelling bring to life the courage and sacrifice of a man who became Scotland's national hero. As you reach the top, the reward is a sweeping view of the Highlands, the Forth Valley, and the historic battlefield below. The wind at that height feels like a whisper from the past, carrying echoes of defiance and pride. It's more than a monument, it's a place of remembrance, reflection, and inspiration. For those seeking to connect with Scotland's history, this is a powerful place to begin. Far from the rush of city life, there exists a place where nature feels untouched and the sky stretches endlessly over sea and land. The Outer Hebrides invite travelers to experience Scotland in its rawest, most peaceful form. This island chain, set off the country's northwest coast, offers windswept beaches, rolling moorlands, and a deep-rooted Gaelic culture that gives every village a sense of timeless charm. Whether you're walking barefoot on pristine sands, cycling along quiet coastal roads, or watching the light dance across the Atlantic, the sense of space and freedom is unforgettable. The air is fresh, the pace of life slower, and the connection to the landscape remarkably strong. Each island offers something different: wild beauty, ancient history, or warm local hospitality. Travelers often find themselves lingering longer than planned, drawn in by the calm and the quiet stories held in stone walls and peat-scented air. The sound of waves, seabirds, and distant sheep bells becomes the soundtrack to your journey. Even on windy days, there's a magic in the shifting skies and silver seas. The Outer Hebrides aren't just a destination. They're a feeling you carry with you long after you leave. Loch Fyne, a sea loch located on the west coast of Argyll in Bute, Scotland, stretches 40 miles inland from the Sound of Bute, making it the longest of the sea lochs in Scotland. The area surrounding Loch Fyne is renowned for its stunning scenery and diverse wildlife, with many people referring to it as Argyll's secret coast. In the mid-19th century, Loch Fyne became the center of a conflict between traditional drift net fishermen and the new trawl net fishermen who started operating around Tarbert and Campbelltown in 1833. Several Scottish sea fishing records were established in the loch during this time. Today, the name Loch Fyne can also be associated with a chain of seafood restaurants in the UK. The restaurants take their name from the loch, acknowledging its historical significance in the Scottish fishing industry. The fishing village of Tarbert is a hidden gem on Scotland's west coast, where traditional charm meets coastal beauty. Nestled between rugged hills and the tranquil waters of Loch Fyne, the village offers stunning views and a peaceful atmosphere. Its narrow streets wind past whitewashed cottages, local craft shops, and harborside cafes, serving freshly caught seafood. The rhythm of daily life still follows the tides, giving visitors a glimpse into Scotland's enduring fishing heritage. For those seeking a quiet escape with scenic beauty and local flavor, Tarbert Harbour offers a perfect slice of the Scottish coast. Tucked deep in the heart of the Scottish Highlands lies a place where wild beauty stretches in every direction, and nature writes its own story with every season. Cairngorms National Park, the largest national park in the UK, is a vast wilderness of mountains, forests, rivers and moorland in the heart of the Scottish Highlands. It offers endless opportunities for outdoor adventure, from hiking and cycling to wildlife watching and winter sports. The landscape changes with the seasons, from snow-covered peaks in winter to heather-covered hills in summer. Charming villages scattered throughout the park provide a warm Highland welcome, with cozy inns and local produce. It's also home to rare species like red squirrels, golden eagles, and reindeer. In the stillness of its forests and the vastness of its peaks, the Cairngorms leave a lasting impression, one that calls you back long after you've gone. Often called Scotland in miniature, the Isle of Arran offers a stunning blend of mountains, forests, beaches, and historic sites all in one compact island. Just a short ferry ride from the mainland, it feels like a world apart, peaceful, scenic, and rich with character. The island is perfect for outdoor lovers with countless walking trails, cycling routes, and wildlife watching opportunities. On the northern tip, the atmospheric ruins of Loch Castle sit beside a quiet bay, where red deer often graze and seals lounge on the rocks. The castle, with its rugged stone walls and dramatic backdrop of hills, adds a timeless charm to the landscape. Nearby, a whiskey distillery offers a taste of local tradition, making it a perfect stop after a day of exploring. Arran's friendly villages and coastal roads invite slow travel and spontaneous detours. It's the kind of place where every turn reveals something new and something beautifully Scottish. Islay Island, one of the beautiful Inner Hebrides islands of Scotland, is renowned for its wild landscapes and rich cultural heritage. Often called the Queen of the Hebrides, it is especially famous for its world-class whiskey distilleries, such as Laphroaig, Lagavulin, and Ardbeg. These distilleries produce peaty single malt whiskies that attract thousands of visitors each year for tours and tastings. The island also features historic landmarks like Duncansby Castle, which offers a glimpse into Scotland's feudal past. Islay's natural scenery is diverse, with quiet beaches, rolling hills, moorlands, and an abundance of wildlife. The local people are warm and welcoming, proud to preserve their island's traditions and Gaelic roots. With its blend of history, nature, and whiskey culture, Islay is a perfect destination for those seeking a unique and authentic Scottish experience. Nestled along the rugged western coast of Scotland lies a small town that serves as a gateway to some of the country's most breathtaking islands. Surrounded by rolling hills and facing the open sea, it offers a peaceful atmosphere that captivates visitors from the moment they arrive. This picturesque town is Oban, often called the Gateway to the Isles, due to its vital ferry links to the Inner and Outer Hebrides. One of its most striking features is McCaig's Tower, a massive circular stone monument built in the late 19th century by local banker John Stuart McCaig. Inspired by Roman architecture, the tower was intended both as a family memorial and as a way to provide jobs for local stonemasons during the winter months. Though never completed, its elevated location makes it a popular spot for panoramic views over Oban Bay, the Isle of Mull, and beyond. Another significant historical site is Dunnottar Castle, perched on a cliff just outside the town centre. This medieval ruin was once the stronghold of the powerful MacDougall clan, who played an important role in Scotland's history. You can explore the castle grounds and nearby heritage centre to learn about clan life, ancient artifacts, and local legends. Oban is also renowned for its historic whiskey distillery, one of the oldest in Scotland, where travellers can explore the art of Scotch whiskey making. The harbour remains full of life, with fishing boats, ferries and yachts, bringing in both locals and tourists. With its blend of history, nature and culture, Oban offers a rich and unforgettable taste of coastal Scotland. Also known as the Glenfinnan Viaduct, the Harry Potter Bridge is one of the most popular locations for visitors coming to Scotland. It's not all Harry Potter fans either, although that is, of course, the main reason that people know about the bridge. The Glenfinnan Viaduct is located in the Scottish Highlands, near the village of Glenfinnan, in the western part of Scotland. It spans the valley of the River Fyne and sits opposite the banks of Loch Fyne. The viaduct is part of the West Highland Line, a scenic railway route that connects Fort William to Mull. This is where the Jacobite steam train, also known as the Hogwarts Express, crosses in the Harry Potter movies on the way to Hogwarts. Built between 1897 and 1901, the viaduct was an engineering marvel of its time, constructed entirely from concrete, an unusual material back then. With its 21 graceful arches, it blends beautifully into the Highland landscape, attracting photographers and train spotters from around the world. According to local legend, during construction, a horse and cart fell into one of the piers and was never recovered, supposedly entombed within the structure to this day. Standing beneath the towering arches as the steam train passes overhead feels like stepping into a storybook brought to life. Located on the shores of the Firth of Forth, Edinburgh has a history dating back to 8500 BC and has been the capital of Scotland since 1437. It was one of the major centers of the Enlightenment in Europe and is often referred to as the Athens of the North. The city is also considered the cultural cradle of Scotland, home to many iconic architectural works, as well as literature, art, and long-standing traditional festivals. In 1995, Edinburgh earned Scotland the prestigious title of UNESCO World Heritage Site. A visit to Edinburgh is sure to delight with its striking blend of medieval architectural heritage and bustling modern commercial districts, along with romantic little corners that evoke the peaceful countryside of Europe. The entire city is framed by sloping roads, cobblestone streets, and layered terrain, with the distant Arthur's Seat Mountain adding a quiet, majestic backdrop to Scotland's capital. Edinburgh wears a timeless charm, embodied by a wealth of historic buildings with high artistic value. From structures dating back to the time of the George to medieval-style buildings and the contemporary design of the Scottish Parliament, each construction tells a unique story of the city's rich history and culture. Public squares and monuments scattered throughout Edinburgh stand as reminders of its political and intellectual past. The entire city feels like a seamless blend of the old and the new, where every street carries layers of meaning. The city's distinct character, Gothic architecture, and rich cultural heritage make it a must-visit destination in Scotland, and then a hub from which to explore the rest. High on a rocky cliff that towers above the city, a fortress watches silently, its walls shaped by centuries of conflict, power, and legend. Edinburgh Castle is not just a landmark, but the very heart of Scotland's dramatic past. Built on the ancient volcanic rock of Castle Rock, it has witnessed royal triumphs, brutal sieges, and shifting dynasties. For centuries, it served as a royal residence, military stronghold, and the keeper of the honours of Scotland, the nation's crown jewels. Walking through its gates is like stepping into a living museum, where every stone has a story. Visitors can stand where kings were crowned and prisoners once awaited their fate. The Great Hall and St. Margaret's Chapel speak to both grandeur and resilience. From the top, panoramic views of the city unfold, a striking contrast to the castle's age-old stone. The sound of the 1 o'clock gun echoes daily, keeping alive a long-standing tradition. Edinburgh Castle remains a symbol of Scottish identity. Proud, unyielding, and unforgettable. The vibrant and thriving Highland village of Dufftown is the malt whisky capital of the world. Situated on the banks of the rivers Fiddich and Donan and at the foot of Convile Hills in the heart of Speyside, this small market town is a great escape from the hustle and bustle of modern life. Like other villages of its period, Dufftown has spacious streets laid out in a regular plan. Whiskey making is the lifeblood of Dufftown. The town is the biggest exporter of whiskey in Britain, and you'll find plenty evidence with lots of distilleries around town, such as Glenfiddich, the largest of the lot. The Queensferry Crossing graces the Firth of Forth in Scotland as the newest addition to the trio of Forth bridges. Opened in 2017, it represents a cutting-edge design and addresses the evolving transportation needs of the region. The Queensferry Crossing was conceived to alleviate congestion on the Forth Road Bridge. Emphasizing its role as a multimodal crossing, its expansive design significantly enhances connectivity and accessibility for commuters. The Queensferry Crossing stands as a symbol of Scotland's commitment to modern infrastructure development. Its use of advanced materials and construction techniques reflects a dedication to durability and longevity. This attention to detail ensures that the bridge will continue to serve as a vital link in Scotland's transportation network for generations to come. Duncansby Head is the northeasternmost point of mainland Scotland, offering breathtaking views over the North Sea and the Pentland Firth. Famous for its dramatic sea stacks and rugged coastline, it's a favorite spot for walkers and photographers alike. The wild cliffs rise sharply from the ocean, shaped by centuries of wind and waves, creating a truly spectacular landscape. Visiting here feels like stepping into a raw, untamed corner of Scotland, where nature's power is on full display. The River Tyne in Scotland flows through East Lothian and eventually meets the North Sea, creating a unique mix of freshwater and saltwater environments. Its estuary and surrounding salt marshes provide vital habitats for a variety of wildlife, including birds and fish that thrive in brackish waters. These salt-influenced areas support diverse ecosystems and contribute to the natural beauty of the region. Walking along the riverbanks, visitors can enjoy peaceful views of tidal flats and salt marshes shimmering under the sunlight. The blend of river and sea shapes both the landscape and the local way of life, with fishing and nature watching popular activities. The River Tyne's salt marshes highlight the delicate balance between freshwater and marine ecosystems in Scotland's coastal zones. Iconic, historic and magnificent, Scotland's Forth Bridges are a wonder of the modern world and one of Scotland's most recognizable locations. The world's first major steel structure, the Forth Bridge, represents a key milestone in the history of modern railway civil engineering, and for 28 years held the record as the world's longest span. Towering side by side over the Firth of Forth, these structures represent the pinnacle of engineering across 3 centuries. The oldest of the bridges, the Forth Bridge, is now a designated UNESCO World Heritage Site of unique global significance and interest. Bridging the historic settlements of North and South Queensferry, the bridges are set in an area that has history, beauty, wildlife and community spirit in abundance. Slow down the pace and stay a wee while to soak up the enormity of these gargantuan structures and explore the heritage-rich local area. You're guaranteed a warm welcome and good old-fashioned Scottish hospitality. Tucked away on the scenic Kintyre Peninsula, Campbelltown is a charming town steeped in history and renowned for its whiskey heritage. Once known as the whiskey capital of the world, it still boasts several celebrated distilleries that draw visitors eager to sample its distinctive single malts. The bustling harbor adds to the town's appeal, where fishing boats return with fresh catches and waterfront cafes invite you to enjoy local seafood while watching the tides. Surrounding Campbelltown, rugged coastline and rolling hills offer numerous trails, perfect for hiking, wildlife spotting and taking in stunning views of the Atlantic Ocean. The town's warm community spirit shines through in its lively festivals, music events, and cultural celebrations held throughout the year. Historic landmarks, from ancient ruins to Victorian architecture, tell stories of Campbelltown's rich past and maritime legacy. Whether you're exploring its natural beauty, tasting world-class whiskey, or simply soaking in the peaceful atmosphere, Campbelltown promises an authentic and memorable Scottish experience. Rattray Head Lighthouse, standing proudly just off the northeast coast of Aberdeenshire, feels like a hidden treasure rising from the sea. Reached by walking through sweeping sand dunes and along a vast, untouched beach, the approach is an experience in itself, wild, windswept, and deeply peaceful. Built in 1895, the lighthouse seems to float at high tide, its white tower glowing against the shifting blues of the North Sea, creating a striking contrast with the raw natural surroundings. The area is wonderfully remote, with few visitors, offering a sense of solitude perfect for quiet contemplation, photography, or simply listening to the sound of waves and seabirds. For those who make the journey, Rattray Head offers a moment of stillness and wonder at the very edge of Scotland's untamed coastline. Considered one of the oldest lighthouses in not just Arran, but Scotland, the Pladda Lighthouse is a white tower sitting on the island's southern tip. Built in 1790, it has long guided ships through the Firth of Clyde with its distinctive twin light system, one in the tower and one lower on the seaward side. The lighthouse stands alone on the tiny, uninhabited island of Pladda, creating a striking image against the wild sea and vast sky. Though no longer manned, it still operates automatically and remains a symbol of maritime heritage. From the shores of Arran, visitors can admire the lighthouse from a distance, especially at sunset when its silhouette glows against the horizon. Boat trips around the island offer a closer look and a chance to see seabirds nesting on the rocky coast. Its isolated setting gives it a mysterious charm, as if it belongs to another time. Pladda Lighthouse is more than just a beacon. It's a quiet witness to centuries of seafaring history. Not every city reveals its soul right away, but spend a little time in Glasgow, and it slowly unfolds into something unforgettable. Scotland's largest city hums with creativity, history, and a welcoming energy that draws travelers in from all over the world. Once an industrial powerhouse, the city has transformed into a vibrant cultural hub, full of life, character, and contradictions. As you wander, the city shifts around you, sometimes grand and historic, sometimes edgy and modern, but always full of character. Despite its size, there's an undeniable warmth here, shaped by the famously friendly locals who greet you with humor and openness. You'll find quiet green corners tucked between busy streets and views that stretch across rooftops and rivers. Culture spills out of theaters, galleries, and music venues, making every evening feel like something's waiting to be discovered. Food reflects the city's diverse influences, offering both comforting classics and bold new flavors. Whether you're exploring solo or with friends, there's a sense that you're part of something living and real. Glasgow doesn't shout to be noticed. It simply welcomes you in and stays with you long after you've left. In a city known for its creativity and energy, there's a place where time seems to slow, and the air feels just a little fresher. Kelvingrove Park offers a peaceful escape, where soft lawns, leafy paths, and the gentle sound of a nearby river create a soothing rhythm. Locals come here to read under trees, walk their dogs, or simply watch the changing skies above Glasgow's skyline. The park's natural beauty blends effortlessly with the surrounding city, offering moments of calm without ever feeling too far from the urban buzz. As you explore its winding paths, you might stumble upon quiet corners, open fields, or hilltop views that feel like hidden treasures. It's a space alive with movement. Joggers passing by, children laughing, music floating from a distant bench. Every season paints the park in new colors, from spring blossom to the golden light of late autumn. There's a sense of community here, yet also enough space to enjoy solitude, if that's what you seek. In Kelvingrove Park, nature and city life meet in perfect harmony. Known as the capital of the Scottish Highlands, Inverness blends small city charm with breathtaking natural surroundings. Set along the banks of a winding river, the town offers a peaceful atmosphere and scenic views at every turn. It's a perfect base for exploring the Highlands, with lochs, forests, and historic sites just a short drive away. Local shops, cozy cafes, and friendly faces make strolling through the town centre a warm and welcoming experience. Though compact, Inverness holds a rich history and a vibrant culture that invites visitors to slow down and take it all in. Whether you're passing through or staying a while, the city leaves a lasting impression of Highland hospitality. Portree, the main town on the Isle of Skye, is a bustling port and a thriving cultural centre. Set round its natural harbour and fringed by high ground and cliffs, the town is a popular tourists' holiday destination, and the harbour continues to be used by fishing boats as well as pleasure craft. It boasts excellent leisure facilities including a swimming pool, pony trekking and boat cruises, plus plenty of shopping opportunities. Portree is also the cultural hub for Skye. In one of its main attractions, the award-winning Arrow Centre runs regular theatre, concerts and film screenings. The town is a popular base for exploring the rest of the island. Its pastel-colored harbourfront is one of the most photographed spots on Skye, capturing the charm of the town in every season. Despite its growing popularity, Portree still maintains a welcoming village-like atmosphere that draws visitors back time and again. Bealach Na Ba, meaning Pass of the Cattle in Gaelic, is one of the most dramatic and scenic mountain roads in Scotland. Winding steeply through the Applecross Peninsula, it offers hairpin bends and panoramic views that rival those of alpine routes. The journey takes you through rugged highland landscapes, with soaring peaks, sweeping valleys, and glimpses of the sea in the distance. As you ascend, the air cools and the vistas open up, making each turn a breathtaking moment. It's a thrilling drive and a favorite for adventurous travelers seeking both beauty and challenge. A small city with a big history, Stirling is known for historic attractions and spectacular scenery, not to mention shopping, places to eat, and exciting events. Nestled between hills and rivers, it played a key role in many pivotal battles that shaped the nation. Visitors can explore grand castles and monuments that tell stories of kings, warriors, and legends. The vibrant city centre blends tradition with modern shops, cafes, and cultural events. Stirling offers a perfect gateway to discover the heart of Scottish history and heritage. Rising majestically above the city, This fortress offers more than just stunning views. It's a journey back through centuries of Scottish royalty and history. Stirling Castle stands as one of Scotland's most important strongholds, having witnessed battles, coronations, and royal celebrations. Visitors can wander through beautifully restored chambers, where echoes of kings and queens seem to linger in the air. The castle's architecture blends medieval defense with Renaissance elegance, showcasing Scotland's evolving style and power. Surrounding gardens provide peaceful spots to relax while soaking in panoramic vistas of the surrounding countryside. No matter your interests, the castle's blend of history and stunning views captivates every visitor. It's a place where every stone tells a story waiting to be discovered. Once a key military outpost and now a gateway to Highland adventure, Fort William invites visitors to step into both history and nature with every footstep. Fort William, nestled at the foot of Ben Nevis, is often called the outdoor capital of the UK. Surrounded by towering mountains and scenic lochs, it's a haven for hikers, climbers, and nature lovers alike. The town itself offers a mix of cozy cafes, local shops, and friendly Highland hospitality. From here, visitors can embark on unforgettable adventures, whether it's hiking in Glen Nevis or riding the Jacobite steam train through dramatic landscapes. The changing light over the hills gives the area a magical feel, especially at sunrise and sunset. Wildlife is abundant, with chances to spot deer, golden eagles, and seals nearby. Even if you're not seeking adrenaline, the peaceful atmosphere and stunning views make it a perfect place to unwind. Far from the crowds and nestled in quiet parkland, there's a castle where time seems to stand still. Craigmillar Castle invites you to explore its crumbling towers, shadowy stairwells, and peaceful courtyards at their own pace. Unlike more visited sites, it offers a sense of solitude, perfect for imagining royal plots and medieval life. The panoramic views from the top walls stretch toward Edinburgh, reminding you how close the city is, yet how far away it feels. Buachaille is a charming coastal village tucked into the shores of Loch Broom in the Scottish Highlands. Though small in size, it offers a lively atmosphere with colorful cottages, friendly pubs, and regular music and arts festivals. The harbour is a hub of activity with fishing boats and ferries heading out to the Western Isles. Surrounded by dramatic hills and lochs, it's a perfect base for exploring the rugged beauty of the Northwest Highlands. With its mix of natural beauty, coastal adventure, and warm community spirit, Buachaille offers an unforgettable taste of Highland life. St Andrews, a picturesque town on Scotland's east coast, is known worldwide as the birthplace of golf. With its sweeping coastal views, ancient ruins, and medieval streets, the town blends history, charm, and natural beauty. Visitors can walk along the famous old course where legends have played, or simply enjoy the wide sands of West Sands Beach nearby. The ruins of St Andrew's Cathedral and Castle offer a glimpse into the town's powerful past as a religious and political centre. Beyond history and golf, the town has a vibrant atmosphere thanks to its university, one of the oldest in the English-speaking world. Quaint cafes, bookstores, and local shops line the cobbled streets, making it a joy to explore on foot. The sea air and sound of gulls give the town a peaceful, timeless quality, From coastal walks to historic wonders, every part of St. Andrews invites you to slow down and take it all in. It's a town that lingers in memory, rich with charm and depth at every turn. Dundee, situated on the banks of the River Tay, is a city where history meets innovation in dynamic ways. Once known as the City of Jute, it has reinvented itself as a thriving center for science, technology, and the arts. The waterfront area showcases stunning architecture and offers scenic walks alongside vibrant cafes and galleries. Dundee's rich maritime heritage is still visible in its shipbuilding legacy and dockyards. Friendly locals and a growing food scene add to its welcoming atmosphere. Aberdeen, often called the Granite City, is known for its striking grey stone architecture that gleams in the sunlight. Located on Scotland's northeast coast, it boasts a unique blend of historic charm and modern energy. The city's bustling harbour is one of the busiest in the UK, playing a vital role in the country's oil industry. Aberdeen offers beautiful sandy beaches and a vibrant cultural scene, including theatres, galleries, and music festivals. Standing proudly at the entrance to the harbour is Loch Ness Lighthouse, a historic beacon guiding ships safely since the 19th century. Its elegant white tower and sweeping sea views make it a favourite for walkers and photographers alike. Visitors can explore elegant Victorian buildings, peaceful parks, and fascinating museums that tell the story of the region's maritime and industrial heritage. Its lively dining scene features everything from traditional Scottish fare to international cuisine. Aberdeen also serves as a gateway to the stunning landscapes of the nearby Cairngorms National Park and the rugged northeast coastline. Aberdeen invites you to uncover its dynamic city life before stepping out to explore the wild beauty just beyond its borders. Once a stronghold of the powerful Earls Marischal, Dunnottar Castle played a pivotal role in Scotland's history, including safeguarding the Scottish crown jewels from Cromwell's army in the 17th century. Perched dramatically on a rocky headland overlooking the North Sea, the castle ruins are both haunting and awe-inspiring. The steep path leading up to the fortress sets the tone for an unforgettable visit, each step revealing more of its raw, windswept beauty. Inside the crumbling walls, visitors can explore remnants of the chapel, towers and living quarters that once housed nobles, soldiers, and secrets. The dramatic cliffs surrounding the site are home to seabirds and offer stunning views year-round. Its isolated location gave it great defensive power and adds to the mysterious atmosphere that still lingers today. History comes alive here, not through grand restoration, but through the quiet echoes of what once was. Photographers, hikers, and history lovers will all find something to marvel at. The castle's blend of legend, landscape, and ruin leaves a lasting impression on all who visit. Even on a clear day, the wind howling off the sea reminds you that Dunnottar was once a fortress of resistance and resilience. It's not just a ruin, it's a story etched into stone, clinging to the edge of Scotland's dramatic coastline. What if one of Edinburgh's greatest adventures was hiding in plain sight, just a short walk from the city's royal landmarks? Arthur's Seat, an ancient volcano and the highest point in Holyrood Park, offers a wild escape right in the heart of Scotland's capital. Despite its urban surroundings, this windswept summit feels remote, like a secret world hovering above the city. The hike to the top winds through rugged trails, open meadows, and striking rock formations that hint at its fiery origins. Along the way, you'll pass ruins, hidden locks, and views that change with every step, pulling you higher. At the summit, Edinburgh stretches out beneath your feet. Castles, spires, and streets all dwarfed by the vast sky and rolling hills beyond. Local legends whisper that the name Arthur's Seat ties it to the legendary King Arthur, adding a layer of myth to its natural grandeur. It's a favorite for sunrise watchers, casual walkers, and those seeking a moment of quiet above the crowd. The wind at the top carries a sense of freedom and perspective that's hard to describe, but impossible to forget. For visitors to Edinburgh, this climb isn't just a walk. It's an experience that lingers long after your descent. Few places feel as magical as the hidden trails of Glen Nevis, where adventure begins the moment you step into the woods. Stial waterfall suddenly appears at the end of the path, tumbling dramatically from the cliffs into the green valley below. With its impressive 120-meter drop, it's a wild and untamed spectacle, framed by rugged Highland scenery. The journey there, crossing streams and winding through forest, makes reaching it all the more rewarding. Standing proudly as the highest mountain in the UK, Ben Nevis draws adventurers from around the world to the Scottish Highlands. Towering at 1,345 meters, its summit often disappears into the clouds, adding a sense of mystery to every climb. The mountain trek is the most popular route, offering breathtaking views and a steady ascent for determined hikers. More experienced climbers often tackle the rugged north face for a greater challenge. On clear days, the panoramic views from the top stretch for miles, rewarding every step taken. Ben Nevis promises an unforgettable experience, no matter how close you get to its peak. Carbost is a charming village nestled on the Isle of Skye, known for its friendly atmosphere and stunning natural surroundings. It serves as the gateway to one of Scotland's most famous whiskey distilleries, attracting visitors eager to sample authentic island spirits. Beyond whiskey, Carbost offers beautiful views of nearby lochs and rugged hills, perfect for relaxing walks. This small but vibrant village captures the essence of island life, blending tradition with breathtaking landscapes. Any visit to the Isle of Skye is incomplete without enjoying the wealth of history and Clan MacLeod legend at Dunvegan Castle. Built over 800 years ago, Dunvegan Castle is one of Scotland's oldest continuously inhabited castles. It has served as the stronghold of the MacLeod clan through centuries of turbulent Scottish history, including clan battles and political struggles. The castle's thick stone walls and defensive features reflect its role as a fortress in a time of frequent conflict. Inside, ancient heirlooms, including the famous fairy flag, connect visitors to the clan's storied past. Many rooms preserve the original medieval architecture, offering a glimpse into life during different eras. The castle witnessed key moments in Scottish history, from the Jacobite uprisings to clan feuds. Today, it stands as a living monument to the resilience and legacy of the MacLeods and Scottish heritage. It's hard to believe that a place as majestic and mysterious as Scotland truly exists. This land feels like it stepped right out of a fairy tale, with mist-covered castles, deep, still lochs, and timeless legends. Every hill and cobblestone path holds the history and spirit of a proud nation. You can listen to the wind sweeping through vast open fields, or watch the sun set behind rugged sea cliffs, moments that make time feel like it's standing still. More than just beautiful, Scotland is a source of inspiration for every heart that longs for adventure and discovery. The journey may end here, but its echoes will linger long after. Until we meet again on the next adventure.